Cape Fear Collectibles. We're doing a Premiere Draft of Zendikar Rising. And we are at our Pack 1 Pick 1 state. And nothing's jumping out of me, jumping out right now off the top. The rare is really not anything crazy. There's a Kite Sail Cleric, Song Mad Treachery. There's really just not a pick that's screaming out right now. I guess you could say the best, one of the better decks is the Cleric deck, so there's the pick for this. Let's just grab that and see what we get past. We might be able to make a better decision. There's a Scoot Swarm. Also a Veteran Adventure if you're trying to get in a party. And the Here's Binding. It's good removal. Scoot Swarm can definitely take over a game pretty quickly. It's also a Kazandu Stomper. Kind of inclined to take Binding as it's really good removal. And the white-green landfall deck is not super powerful, but we're not obviously stuck in white. I've just not been very impressed with landfall though, and if it's a 1/1's pretty really just doesn't do anything until around once you have 6 mana out, so I kind of consider it a 6-drop. And I'm glad we didn't take that, because now we are definitely en route to be some sort of Clerics deck with this Attended Healer. Other cards of note in the pack. There's a Subtle Strike, which is reasonable removal. The Malakurt Rebirth, I honestly don't mind playing either. Some reasonable big green creatures in there, but again, they're nothing. They're kind of rewards for being in green, not really a reason to go into it. So we're going to grab the Attended Healer and hopefully be able to draft a Clerics deck. Alright, there's the Core Celebrant. That's another key piece. There's a Malakir Blood Priest, which is also good for the Clerics deck. Skyclave Plunder's great card for anything that plays party. That's a really good draw spell. Umara Wizard's also good if you're in the blue-red Wizards deck, but again, we're far from that. And Core Celebrant is just the backbone of the wow, another one. Yeah, we'll definitely, I don't mind having 2 of these. Shadow Stinger is a great card if you're in rogues or even a party deck, because a 1/4 Death Touch can be quite good. There's nothing else in the pack that's even really worth talking about for what we're trying to do. We're still only just in the white too, so I mean there is a possibility of moving into a some other sort of Cleric based deck. Mind Carver, not really what we're looking for. I guess we just stay open and grab the Sea Banneret, and that's playable in what we're trying to do. And there's really no good black cards yet. Hopefully we see a Blood Priest or something like that come around. There's another Cleric. We'll grab this Expedition Healer. Fits nicely into what we're trying to do. Alrighty, there we go. There's our push into black. Hopefully there might be another black player drafting black, but hopefully they're not going to be picking up the same cards that we want. Really nothing here. We'll just grab the white to keep signaling that that's not open. Again, grab the white card there's nothing else that we can play. We just grab the white card, signaling that white is not open. Green's probably open. We'll just grab this duelist here. Again, nothing for us to play. Alright, Relic Vial, come on. Oh, jeez, there's a Nissa and a Crab. A Relic Golem, jeez Louise. There's a lot of good cards in here. I really don't think I want to splash for this. It's really, honestly, unless you're in a straight landfall deck, it's a little underwhelming. Crabs, again, not what we're trying to do. It is tempting sometimes just to play a crab, but splashing for crab. If you're already in blue, yeah, I'd play a crab. But I'm not splashing for it. And Ghastly Gloomhunter with the lifelink is definitely in the lines of what we were trying to do with the Cleric deck. But somebody might be happy to grab that. But we're going to grab this Gloomhunter for now. Really hoping to pick up a Relic Vial at some point. A lot of good red cards. This is great in the red blue Wizards deck. End of the Royal might be one of the best, could be the best uncommon, or excuse me, common in the set. Now we have a choice between basically Angel Heart Protector and Nahiri's Binding. We're a little late on removal, and Angel Heart, besides just being a cleric, doesn't do too much for us. So we're gonna grab the Binding here. There's another Core Celebrant. And that's about it. Forsaken Monument is not generally playable in this set. That's why it's still in the pack for a Mythic. Paired Tactician is not bad if you have another Warrior, which we do, but honestly, I'll play 3 Core Celebrants in this deck. Oh, here we go. A Shepherd Heroes fits nicely in. There's also a Skyclave Cleric. Not quite as good, but unlikely to wheel. Somebody's definitely going to want to pick up one of these double-faced land cards. And the Sky Dancer is not really anything that... We're not really on the mill. We're definitely not on the mill train, so we'll grab this Shepherd. It's a nice pickup. White's definitely open. Black could be getting shut out, it seems like, because I've not seen a lot of good black cards coming through. But white's definitely, with what we're trying to do with white, it seems to be open. Okay, so now there's really, again, nothing for us besides Pack Beast is fine because it hits the Cleric creature type. Yes! Alright, there we go. This is a great pack. We're going to snag that Relic Vial. Unfortunately, Blood Priest is very good too for what we're trying to do. But yeah, this is what we were waiting for, so awesome. We got picked up. We're probably definitely the only Cleric drafter at the table, I'm assuming, as we're seeing those late Relic Vials and Blood Priests, which is a good sign. I think we're in the correct seat. And obviously, we're going to grab this, another Expedition Healer. And there's another Expedition Healer. Again, we'll grab that. There's nothing else in this pack that's going to be playable for us. Sure, we'll grab a cheap combat trick that we probably are not going to play. McKindy Ox is just not anything we're interested in either. There is a Cliffhaven Kite Sail, but we don't really have any like huge creatures that we were going to want to put that on. So I'm just going to grab the black card again, the Swamp, to signal that we're taking black cards. Now, Paired Tactician could possibly be playable, so I'd rather grab that than a black card that I'm probably not going to play just to signal that I'm in black. Again, nothing here that we can play. Just grab a card. Pressure points, pretty much unplayable too. Alright, here's where we're hopefully going to get paid off for being in the only Cleric drafter. If there's any good Cleric cards, like a Life's Bond, Cleric of Life's Bond, we'll probably be able to pick up if there's one opened. So we already have 3 healers and 3 celebrants, so, and I don't think there's probably another. I mean, people might still want to play these, but I think, again, since we don't have a lot of removal, I don't mind having another Nahiri's Binding. Not much here for us again. Skyclave Sentinel's not terrible in any deck. Late game for sure. There's another Pack Beast, which I think I'm more inclined to take the Pack Beast, as the Cleric creature type's going to be really important for what we're doing. So I'm going to grab that instead. Again, nothing else. I mean, all these other cards there's some good cards if you're in different decks, like Landfall here for the Root Grazer, the Stomper's good, Balos is pretty good, Scythe Cat's good, Field Research as well, but we are not in any of those decks, so we're not going to be doing any of that stuff. There's a couple of cards we're looking at. Journey to Oblivion probably being the main one, as it is non-conditional removal for just about anything on the battlefield, which this takes care of Roosted Drakes, Felidar Retreat, anything like that that's going to be very difficult to deal with. Demon's Disciple, I do like in this deck. It hits the Cleric subtype. You can trade out for one of their creatures, and I also like Blood Price in the Cleric's deck, as the paying the life is really not of significance when you're going to be gaining a lot. Alright, what else do we have here? In black, we have the Skyclave Shadowcat, an Expedition Stalker. Tiberi Takedown's going to be a good card in our deck, as hopefully we're going to be having a lot of 1/1 cat creatures run around. But Fearless Fledgling, I honestly don't mind. If you can get this out early, this can just take over the game. And we already have a decent amount of removal, so we're going to grab this for now. Maybe one of those will come back around. And not much here. Up to 2, I don't think this is playable. Up to 2 target creatures you control. Oh yeah, that's mainly a party. We already have a Seagate Banneret. Are we going to be putting +1 counters on anything? Don't think so. Besides Fledgling. Because we can just grab this crocodile. Or alligator, I'm not sure what it is. There's a Tazim Raptor. Not terrible. But I think I'm going to grab the Skyclave Shadowcat. As its sacrificing ability could be good in conjunction with the Relic Vial and all our Clerics, as they're going to be taking damage from that. We'll grab this Shelter. I'd say it's better than Paired Tactics for us right now, and that can keep our Attended Healer safe. This is a tough choice, honestly, right now. We don't have any other recursion spells. The Marauding Blight Priest is definitely good, but what's better, I think, is being able to get back 2, because we have 1, and being able to get back our Blight Priest plus another card is definitely something I think I want to do. Yeah, nobody was playing Clerics, I don't think, because there's another Core Celebrant. I don't know if I'm going to be play for, but might as well grab it. Possibly grab that. I'm a little bit... Okay, awesome. Blood Price. That's the other card that I was hoping would come back around. Oh, wow. And the Takedown. We'll grab the Takedown for sure. Let me see what we're on play. Yeah, we got plenty of creatures. Yeah, we'll take the Takedown. I'm not going to play the Allied Assault, probably. Not playing that. Hey, Pons Brown, we're doing good. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention in the chat. Might just scroll down. Alright, let's start cutting some stuff. I think this is the good thing about the Clerics deck, why it's so powerful, is there's so many enablers that you don't really have to depend on the getting uncommons and rares for this deck to work. First of all, we're going to drag over our lands so we have those over out of the way. Curve stops at 5, so we can definitely at least cut, I would say, A planes for both of these. Let's go through and see if there's something I didn't take out that we might want. We've got 19 creatures, so we can definitely start cutting some creatures. Do we want to just go straight? We're definitely going to cut this Mucklord. I like Shadowcat. And I like Fledgling. Fledgling can definitely get out of hand quickly. I've lost to somebody playing this turn too, and literally almost nothing else, and just, you know, flying over top every turn, getting bigger every turn. I'm just thinking about the Paired Tactician and the Seagate Banneret, possibly cutting those two. The only thing that has a party effect right here is Journey to Oblivion. And that's not even a huge price, because it's obviously going to be one less, so it's a 4 mana removal spell for anything, which I'm completely fine with. So I think, I don't know. This is kind of a little bit of a hard choice, I think, because we do have, this can be a warrior as well. And this Pack Beast does fit well with the journey. But yeah, let's see what just taking this is probably definitely the cut. I would say 2 of these, and I might just cut another land. I think that's the game plan. I don't see anything else that really drastically needs to get cut. I mean, maybe the Skyclave Shadowcat, but I think that's a reasonable inclusion. We've got 3-4 pieces of pretty good removal. A way to grab some cards with our blood price. Tons of way to gain life. Draw cards, do damage. Yeah, I think this will be pretty good. I think we'll see what we go up against, but I mean, the only thing I would really have missed out on is a Cleric of Life's Bond. I feel like that just, the last pack, that just was not opened by anybody, I don't think, because it was pretty, I feel like it was pretty clear that we were in the Cleric seat with the Relic Vial coming around and all the other enablers for the deck. So I just don't think it was open necessarily. Anyway, I think this is what we're going to run, and if you enjoyed watching the video, feel like you maybe learned some stuff, make sure to check out our YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. We put out draft videos pretty frequently, at least once a week, sometimes more. Make sure to follow us on Twitch too, so you can get alerts when we go live. Alright, so let's see how this plays out.